Hey, it's Ernie at Renaissance Firearms. Have a great product to talk to you about. It's the Vortex Razor AMG UH-1, or known as the Huey. It's a red dot sight, similar to what you saw from EOTech years ago. Fantastic quality sight. They've been out about a year, but this is the first time we've had them in. They've been really hard to get, and we are Vortex Direct. Bill's going to talk to you about it, tell you a little bit about it, and why it's the greatest thing. You got to come get it.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing. Got to come get it. This is
That's it.
this is a holographic sight, so it's very similar to an EOTech. It's not a red dot that's being projected onto a screen. It's a holographic image.
What are the advantages of that?
Well, the advantages of that is that you have nothing coming out the front of the sight. If you hit it just right, yes, with either an EOTech or with this, you could see something, but it's extremely small. Whereas with a red dot, you have a big reflective lens on the front. This does not have that. The lenses that you see on the front of this are just to help keep this unit waterproof. Some other advantages of this is with that reticle, you get a 1 MOA dot, 65 MOA circle, very similar to another manufacturer. But this guy on the bottom of it, there's a triangle instead of a circle. That triangle is actually meant for anything that's 15 yards and in, will take out the barrel compensation between where you're zeroed for 100 yards and for where your barrel actually is. So you actually have a true CQB sight built into this. This does come with close quarter battle sight. You get a quick release mount that is
already built in.
That is built into the sight. It's all one piece. This is not something that's a thought process later on.
It's like, oh, we built this. How are we going to stick it on the rifle?
So this
can't use duct tape.
So this was automatic. Came with it. It uses CR123 battery,
which have a 10-year lifespan.
You got it's about 1,500 hours. You can use a rechargeable version, and that does have a USB charging port on the side here.
So cool.
So now that's going to get you about 900 hours. So nice, simple.
Constant on.
Constant on.
And they do turn themselves off after a while.
They will.
Yeah.
That is programmable. And then on your up and down and left and right, each one of those rotations is 16.5 MOA. So that gives you, basically, you can go over the size of a sheet of paper or a standard target. If you're hitting on the bottom, you can give it one full turn and you'll be right at the top of your target. Keeps it pretty simple for doing math, especially at 100 yard zero. Other than that, it's extremely durable. Because of the coatings and because it has the waterproofing lenses on the front and the back, the frame itself is a lot thinner, so it doesn't appear as big. Has a very nice clear window, but it's a nice big viewing area, much bigger than a T1 and H2, something like along those lines. Much easier to see through.
Parallax free.
Parallax free, and this will give you a 1/3 co-witness for those of you that are still living that way. Works very well.
Not real critical for eye relief. You can put it forward or back.
No, you can put it as far forward as you want.
It's not real critical to get your eye extremely right behind it. We looked at somebody else's holographic sight recently, and if you weren't perfectly aligned, like get a surveyor to line you up there, you couldn't see the red dot. And it's like, it was much more expensive than this. I'm thinking, why would we buy that when battlefield conditions, you got to throw your rifle up quick, you might have a big jacket on.
Yep.
So not always ideal conditions shooting off a bench.
So this one will work just fine. Controls, touch one button, turns it on, and you have 15 different levels that you can run, and you just, like with most of them, you tap both of them and the sight will be turned off.
Or wait 4 hours, turns itself
Or
on.
wait 4 hours.
Yeah. Price $550 out the door, and that is with the Vortex lifetime warranty. They don't care what happened to it. If it's broken, send it in, they'll take care of it.
It's that simple.
So come on down and see us.